Guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Amina.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Kamene. Thanks. Hey, Figa. I can see.
Oh, this is supposed to make us remember.
No.
Oh. Us guys are just
No,
zoos. We don't even remember anything. This is Amina. That is the camera.
No.
That is a person. Okay.
This is a chair.
Oh, this is a
Kamene
chair.
was complaining
Okay.
about, first of all.
Yeah, first of all, I feel like this is a setup.
Yeah?
I'm like, why would you do this to me? I'm about to panga one leg on top of the other.
I thought you were trying. That looks good. I thought you were trying to be sexy. I like it, though. I like it.
You
I
like
really
it?
do. But welcome to the
Did you
show,
use
guys.
the word sexy?
Yeah.
What show is this?
Watershed.
It's Pastor Say Watershed.
So, which are the words we can say and we can't say?
All right, so now this is great because I'm so happy that we brought this up. We should just get through with this right now. So do we start with what we can say or what we cannot say?
Okay. Nobody gives a shit about what you can say.
I can press it right
is
there.
that one of them?
No, Kibe. All right, so
Okay.
as my boss says,
No, a bed sheet, Johnny, that's what I mean.
yeah.
A
Cover.
cover. No one
Because
gives
bed sheets, you can
cover.
just whatever. Give me what we can say.
Okay,
You see what I have to do
There's
with?
so many. The words clearly, because you guys, there's very few words that.
No, I'm not like him, please. Don't put us in the same box, yeah?
Okay. Can we say tits?
Elating.
Why couldn't you ask me this off air? This is where you felt
Oh,
like
okay.
we literally had a 10-15 minute discussion off air.
Because you know cows have tits.
They do.
Yeah.
Why did you?
So even Ezekiel Mutua cannot come for you for cow tits, can he?
No, he can't. Yeah.
Tits of a cow?
Has he
No.
come? Has he come to you guys, by the way?
Severally.
Severally.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No, it's the guys,
CAK are the problem.
yes.
What are they saying?
Ezekiel Mutua is busy just ironing his suits.
Oh my God.
How many were there?
36 of them. But because I think his contract was renewed, he must have like, oh yeah, mblo.
Anyway.
Ongeza suti zingine 12.
All right. Now that's a. Let's talk about.
They probably called Chipukizi to go with him. Chipu, mblo, uko wapi?
Okay,
Mblo, okay.
So let's talk about CAK. So what did they say? What are you saying or not saying, or what are you, or rather what are you saying? Definitely.
I think our biggest
This
fight
thing
has
is very
always
sharp,
been,
by the way. She caught up on
yeah.
that.
Watershed. Watershed has always been our problem. Putting us during morning radio with our sort of personalities was a bit of a problem. I remember by show number 3, we had racked up a very hefty sum for our former employer.
Oh wow.
Hefty.
But here is the question though. I mean, people are listening.
Yeah.
People are engaging.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie, right?
Yeah.
So if this is the kind of content that people want to listen to, are we being pretentious and fake?
Of course.
We've always been, so there's nothing different happening. We're just fake human beings, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're just lying to one another every second of our lives.
Yeah.
So Ezekiel Mutua will come and pretend that he wants the best for us. Did you see her new video by the way?
Yeah. I
Right?
did.
I do what I do, nothing.
You know,
just
I-
imagine, just because she was on a video,
Yeah.
now guys are going to go after her neck and say, oh no, you shouldn't be on a video. Who decided? Who died and made you the content god? Right now, Epic Ethic and these other boys are all singing, Ochungulo, are all singing words that probably me and you don't even understand. Right? They are communicating. So when do we decide what is good and what is bad?
And also, I watched the video, Kamene. You know, I was like, what? What are you doing in this video?
Yeah, someone would have thought I like killed someone. And then, you know, so we're in the makeup room and I was like, but they just watch the video. And she
Yeah.
watched it and she's like, that's it?
That's
and I'm
it.
like, yeah, everyone be tripping about just that. When we lose the focus, which is what these young guys are doing. It's not about what Kamene was doing. Even Kamene was on the video. It's what Ethic is doing and how important it is to the movement of new music in Kenya. So guys, forget about
Man,
me, by
you
the
just
way.
made it sound so deep. I'm like, hey.
But,
Yeah,
it is.
but to be honest, what are you doing on that video?
You know,
You know, I've been trying to ask myself a question because
you know, Kibe,
I respect you
No,
as a
no,
presenter, co-presenter. But what the hell?
Respect.
What the hell?
Respect.
Msichana kama wewe iko kuwa na
Let me ask you,
matako
what
mzuri.
is that?
Oh,
You can't say that. You have to
We can't
watch
say
that.
that.
Kibe.
Oh,
That
sorry,
is very
sorry.
crude.
This,
And then you're-
please just cut that. No, I didn't say it.
Cut
What
what?
is this getting by? But okay, here is the thing,
Live.
right? But why can't she be in the video?
Yeah.
All she did, she stood at the beginning, and then you know what I mean, like
These guys called me. So now the guys
You
who
see, you
did-
guys are propagating
Shut
a
up.
fake lifestyle.
Keep quiet, keep quiet. Let me tell you how I ended up on that video. So Ethic has been signed to a new label that wants to show their growth. So the guy who was doing their video is called VJ1. VJ1 knows me from back in the day. I did some work with him. So VJ1 called me. He's like, these guys have a new song. I'm doing their video concept. Maze come. I was like, who? Epic. Take it then take it. I will come. As in, why not? It's just social currency, Kibe. You will not die just being there.
Yeah.
These guys launched this video, the best, first of all. Now, today's trend is saying, guy, but I hope no one of any ethic wameoga. This is another step in their career.
They look really good in the video. The quality is really amazing.
Yeah, but the song is cow down.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I feel like I should have.
You see how I've grown in this show already?
Yeah,
right? I'm already knowing I can't say shit.
Wait, you share those sentiments.
One more. Our CEO, who's also watching. However, my question is the problem that she's a girl that she got on the video? Because I've seen, even Shafi's been in music videos before. You know
what their problem is? Their problem is, first of all, people have a problem with the way Ethic talks, what Ethic is propagating, the kind of music they're pushing. And then it's worse that it was me, Kamene, who is Resident Evil of whatever this fourth estate you call it, just propagating that even worse narrative. How many times do these musicians come on our show crying how, oh, we were never supported, imagine, Pinye did this, Mazeli tukazia nini, what? So I'm like, these guys have a dream, relevant or not, who died and made you God?
Kamene, you know these guys cannot...
Stop.
You're giving them... First, these guys can hardly speak any English. No.
Umejiona?
Yeah. So come on, where's younger English?
Wajiona.
Wanakukujiaje. You need to... and this is what is the problem in the industry, Amina.
Yes. What's the problem?
Is that there's no authenticity.
Content?
When the boys, yes, with content. When
These boys are not
authentic? They are not authentic now.
Because what? They're not shooting in the hood.
They need to go back to the hood. They need to forget about you. You're too big for them.
What is this guy saying?
They need to go back down to ratchets they're used to. Those are the ones I want to see.
Why is
I'm
what is
expecting
this
too much.
about you?
You know, bro, just because your standards are bottom of the barrel doesn't mean everyone is aspiring to that sort of trash. These kids need to grow. They're not going to probably sit on the archives of music like your friends.
I want Lambalolo and I want, what's the other one? New
Pandana.
Position, Pandana and Instagram Bay. This figure nonsense, please take it back to the studio.
But this is now how they're going to start making money. Because when you want to start making the big bucks, then you start to change your language and you start changing how you present yourself and you start changing the people in the video. And the other thing is, I mean, what Ethic are really big right now. The thing is, and Kamene was saying this before, maybe we should try and sort of guide them instead of really just constantly bashing them.
My thing is, they keep on, the biggest conversation with Kenyan music is support. Now, the one time it was supported, there's a big problem. You see, what the problem back in the day was that support was not there. How about, let's give this support ad hoc. You know, Chakwanza to open the door to these guys and let them show us what it is they want and what it is they do. And with our support and the power we have on this side of the speaker, then we'd be like, sour, this is dope. I'm not changing it. Let's just clean it up so that we can put it corporate. You don't want to be making music for pennies. You want these guys to be living in the hood their whole lives. The only way they'll move is if they're selling. They'll only sell when it's clean enough or pretty enough to head to Trace and NTV and what? These nonsense video qualities are not gonna cut it.
If these boys, are they here? If Epic Ethic, are they called Epic Ethic? Ethic or something, I don't know. And these are the ones in the Ochungulos and what the other
Ochungulo
sailors.
family.
Sailors.
Big heavy names.
All these boys, if you're listening to me, because girls are not doing music by the way, that's wonderful. Right?
There's so many girls. There's Jovial, there's
I've not heard about them.
They're coming up.
Let them come up, we shall find them. Where is the camera? Which one am I talking to?
This one. Yeah, okay.
With a feature shamba.
No, what I need feature shamba. Let me just talk in the air. If these boys are listening, just know that the corporates are going to come for you. And the corporates are going to try and change your content. They're going to tell you, don't cast, don't do this, don't do this. And they're going to change your language, and they don't even know your language.
But see, corporates cannot come in and do that
finish.
if there's the buffer of the support that is in
He gave you a minute to
I gave you a
speak,
minute.
now
What's all this drama? Save your drama for?
Huh? Your mama?
Okay. So these boys, I'm telling you honestly, don't change your content. If corporate comes, tell them, this is my content. You're going
This
to
is who
take
I
it.
am.
Yeah, this is who I am. I curse, I do this, I talk about sex, I talk about these things. Now, these boys, why I'm saying this is because as soon as they got hooked up with Universal or whoever they are with right now,
Yeah.
they started censoring. You can hear the censoring. Listen to the song Figure. I'm not lying, Kamene, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, so now they're changing them.
So now they're
it's-
changing their content. These guys are not afraid to say pandana, but now they cannot say pandana, they're going to say pendana.
Oh, because it doesn't sound good for a label.
Because the label is coming in saying, we have to sell to corporate. Now, corporate Kenya is not only killing the content, it's trying to dictate what it is.
You know
while
what?
they don't even know where it's coming from. These boys have come up with a new sound and us guys had nothing to do with it.
No.
I know it.
As
I
long
hear
as
what
we
he's
leave
saying
it,
in that.
as long as we leave it to grow by itself, we're interrupting this new sound by bringing this corporate nonsense.
Let me tell you.
Let Epic Ethic grow. Let Ochungule grow. If you're going to
Amina.
go into their lives as management.
Yeah.
Organize their
The
events.
events, the admin
Don't
side.
touch their language.
You
Okay.
people are talking about an ideal situation. First and foremost, this is the perspective of an entitled consumer who's not going to put money in these kids' pockets.
He'll just tweet about it.
Yes. You see, thing is, you say, don't change their content. Go tell the label this. Go tell corporate Kenya this. But at the same time, when Epic was as raw as they were, no one wanted to touch them. Yes.
But then didn't they grow just being raw? But
You see,
that's not- yeah.
but they're still in the hood. Yes. The song had views.
Yeah.
They probably booked a couple of shows, a couple of gigs where they were getting 15 Gs each, but their life is not changing, Amina. You see? So, Figure is a small variation, yeah? You've just changed up their language kidogo so that this stuff can make its way to TV where it matters.
Oh, and appeal to
Yes,
a much
you can't
larger
say
demographic.
keep their
That's true.
content authentic. When Lambalolo came out, when Pandana came out, when these ethic guys were looking for a venue to shoot their video, the likes of Chris Kiro and the like said, no, these kids are too...
Where did Chris come from? Hi, Chris.
Yeah. Because they were
why did you
looking,
just
so
throw
anyway,
names?
that's another whole other story. But you see, thing is, when these guys are authentic, to which you're saying authentic, everyone will fight them, which will keep them in this same frustrating creative rut. Yes? But you support them and you just kidogo.
But do you see that it's unfair that you have to sort of change yourself?
Of course, we do
And
it
we
all
wa-
the time.
Okay, but Cardi B, if you've noticed, has tried to remain
But that's the first one.
as true. No, I know, but like she's one of the few people. Because when you change your language, you change how you dress. It's expected.
But see, that's a totally different social demographic.
Yeah.
You can't do that here. If we get thrown under the bus for a small piece of honesty,
That's true.
that can work there. It's not working here. The last thing I want is someone young as them. These ethnic kids are my age, by the way. I would hate to see these kids struggling when it just takes a small adjustment and a little bit of support. Authenticity remains. You just package it so it can get on a shelf.
I like all those things you guys are saying. Sounds like the ideal situation. But remember this, you have been known for one thing. If you don't give that one thing,
Then now you become something else.
of course, then nobody wants you.
Kibe, are
A
you
lot
the
of
same
people,
person from day one?
You have been known for one thing, right?
That's a very good question, actually, Kibe.
Yes.
Have you changed?
Why would I change?
Oh my God.
Right? Why would I change? I adjust.
Abu, swear on your
I
Google.
adjust.
Swear on
Let
your
me tell you, I adjust to everybody around me, because some people cannot handle what I say.
Yeah, I think.
So for epic ethic,
You don't say.
epic ethic, please don't change your language. Don't ever do another song like Figure. Don't. This is a nonsense song. Don't do these songs. Don't
but-
listen to corporate.
the question is-
Run away from corporate. Listen to Kalamashaka.
Okay, so this is a
what happened to
question.
Kalamashaka?
Oh, this is a question, right?
Yes.
So if they do say their
Yes.
true, authentic selves
Yes.
from day one,
Kuleni
will you
ugali
support
na
them? Because
skuma.
corporate Kenya puts food on their table.
We don't want to support anybody. This country, the problem is we have this mentality. Please give me a minute. You two
Go on.
ladies here.
I know you
Okay.
didn't want to say
Go on,
that
go
to the
on.
ladies.
Right? Ladies, because by the what
The
was
other
going to come
one,
out,
I know
Thank you very
it
much.
starts with a what?
See?
So with an A. With an A.
Yes.
Just amazing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And beautiful.
Amazing,
Yes.
amazing, Kibe.
Beautiful.
So you were saying?
Have you forgotten that?
So, okay, so let's talk about Sauti Soul, right? So now, I don't know how they got thrown into the conversation, and I don't think that when people were sort of bringing that comparison, I don't think they were talking about maybe the depth of their lyrics or like the subject matter they touch on. I think maybe it was more the influence that they both have sort of had, I think. Because I mean, if we talk about it on a serious level, Sauti Sol have achieved quite a bit. I mean, from, you know, an MTV award to performing in different stages around the world, to all of the collaborations that they've had, to, you know, just a lot of, you come on, we don't need to get started on that. And of course, I mean, Ethic have come onto the scene and they have completely disrupted. That's what they've done. They've disrupted, shaken things up. People said, oh, now we need prayers. Oh, where's our society going? Oh, you know, and it became a problem. But those are the tweets that were trending this entire week. Everyone was trying to side on who's who. Some were saying, oh, why are you comparing them? Why can't we just accept both? Comparing them is like comparing them to mediocrity and this and that and the other. So you're pointing in at Mr. How? Like in the comparison,
yeah, Sauti Sol na Epic Epic. Yeah. Those are two very different bands. Because Sauti Sol plays to the masses. Okay, because Sauti Sol want to play a song where even the kids can sing along to. Yeah, what are the song? Short and sweet. And very simple words, even the Swahili words they're throwing are very simple. So when they go out of the country, even the Wazungus are listening to those words and they're not clashing with whatever they already know. So it's a very good concept and it has worked for them, right? But now the Epic Ethic boys are not speaking to an international market. That's why an international company should not manage them. Because they're speaking just to this guy here, that guy there, me and her. They're speaking to us. So if somebody comes and tells them to change their language, then they're not speaking to us anymore.
Yeah, they're speaking to somebody else.
Yes, they're now speaking to somebody else. So Epic Ethic and Sauti Sol are two very different bands. Epic Ethic and Ochungula and everything, that's a new sound. This is the first time we're seeing a new sound in how many years?
Yeah.
We've not had a new sound.
Have we even had a sound?
I mean, since the time of Ohiki.
Yeah, or like, there was a time like for Genge, you know.
Oh, Akina Nonini?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Come on. There was a phase, Kampuka, then Ogopa. There was a time Kenya
those
had
Caliph records when they came out. Yeah.
So, and then there was that fantastic, beautiful, massive hiatus.
That's true.
And then we got this.
Yeah.
Hiatus?
Yeah. I mean, by the time Caliph and what's their face,
just let it go.
We're dying.
Are you on Play KE side or whose side are you?
Who? I mean, I don't know what happened between Caliph and Ochungulo. That in between, it was just like, huh?
It was like really big.
What?
So let's change gears a bit and let's talk about radio, right? So you get on the scene, Kibe, and yani 1, 2, 3, 4, bam bam. Digital king, nini. And you know,
you called
for
him
Kamene.
King.
Imagine, you tell me. That
don't be telling him stuff like that.
I'll be sitting here and listening. It's just
good God.
Just my DP is all over the place. Come on now.
Listen. But, you know, and with Kamene, I told you, so Kamene started off in news. Imagine, I used to watch her. I used to be like, dun, 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 dun. And today, the Prime Minister. From that to a lingerie line, and to now being this radio presenter who's just completely just taken over. I don't even understand how that transition even happened, Kamene. Ebu, tell me in a nutshell.
Yo, I don't know. I started off in news at like 20. I think you just grow, you know? It's a process of finding out what you like to do, what you love to do, how far you can go with it, and then where you can transcend after that. I didn't see myself in radio at all. But by the time I was reaching where I was when I was leaving TV, I was like, okay, so where are we going next? You know? I was at administrative level by the time I was done with TV. And then now the station I used to work at popped up. I was like, okay, cool. And imagine it's just been growing up. I've just been going through the normal life process of any 20-something-year-old chick.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what it is.
And you're living it in front of very many people who have a lot to say about it.
All the time. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone. There's a comment, but I'm living a typical life. Yeah? You can have an opinion, cool. I can't fault that, you know? Everyone has so you all have an opinion. It's right, but at the same time, I'm just growing. I'm just going through a typical journey that any other chick my age, going through my particular career process, would be going through. Yeah. Audience or not, it doesn't change the fact that I'm still a person just going through a cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kibe, do you even care what people say? All right.
I don't even read all the comments. I would be lying if I say I don't read. What I do, whenever I post something or something happens and people are talking, I go looking for the hot chicks. The ones who've commented, I don't care what they've commented, as long as you're here,
And
it means there's some interest.
And I see him
Oh
convert.
my
In
goodness.
you.
OMG.
But let me ask you this,
Ah,
Kibe, right?
conversion rate is high with those angry ones. Those ones who have anger.
However, this is the thing. This is what I will say.
99%, yes.
Um,
I know they're trying to ignore that story, but
there's
it's going to
but
come
the
in your
comments
heart.
are extremely crude
Mhm.
and very offensive
Yes, yes, they
to
are.
such a high degree.
Yes.
All right, and there is a guy who's watching you, right? And I know people hate that story, but you know he's gonna probably say this in 10, 15 years, right? And at that time, your daughter, our kids, right? We're all coming into the scene, or maybe we are, I don't know, maybe we're just in a different space at that time, headspace at that time. Do you ever think and wonder about that?
I wonder about what my kids will see, or what's the question?
Yeah, like how would it, you know, be perceived?
You want me
'cause
to
you're a dad?
wonder about my kids?
No, like how would it? Because you are a dad and you say those comments
Yes.
about women. Don't
No,
you
no, no,
feel
no.
as if it would be wrong for them?
Listen,
to
what
also
I
grow up in a
say
world that men
is
think
my kids
of
for
women that
them
way.
to look at what I said, and
Yeah.
I hope that they're intelligent enough to watch those videos and understand. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm not hiding anything from them. What I say, I'm not ashamed of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If what I say has me here today on the trend,
Yeah.
then if you do the math, then maybe what I say is not so bad.
I mean, some of them are bad. Some of them does make sense.
Like
It
which
is
one?
true. I can't say them on air.
Tell me
I know you know
one
them.
thing, one opinion I gave that you didn't like.
Yeah, go for gold.
Just
baby.
go for gold. Today is your day.
This is your
I
opportunity.
may never come back here again, you know.
You know, this is the
On
only place
Twitter.
I
you
might
get
board a
some relief.
Malaysian airplane today.
This is when we include our viewers, right? At Hey Amina, hashtag Hey Amina, at the Trend Live, and we will read that tweet, by the way.
Whoa.
For all of the people who have constantly, you know, you said come at you, right? Send that tweet. We're gonna read it on air. You're gonna respond to it, Cindy. You're gonna respond right here.
100%.
Okay.
Are you ready
So now,
for the response?
yes, 100%. Great. So now, but before you guys leave, listen, I have to ask you this question. Never have I ever. Simsha is your game. It's very easy. It's very easy. At some point, Kamene, this one. Was this the game that got you in trouble? No.
It was a variation of it.
It was that. Okay.
Yes.
So never have I ever had a threesome. A threesome or some threesome.
Never.
So if you have, what do you say?
Never have I ever had sex with a married person, and I wasn't.
Never.
Never what?
Never.
You broke.
Okay, me, I don't know the rules.
So you
Have
say-
you ever had
have
sex
you
with a
ever?
married person? Just
I,
pass.
me,
Yes.
I
just,
want you to tell me the answer. What is the answer?
Hello?
Never.
Okay.
I said never.
She said never.
If this show is going to be lying,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave.
What?
Adjust your answer quickly before I
Wait, what's your next question?
Never have I ever admired my colleague's bum.
Bro, all the time.
Never have I ever.
admire my
You.
bum.
You know what his
Come
nickname
on, come
was
on, I don't know you like
in
that.
primary school. Ati Flatty.
Flatty.
Yeah, it's Flatty.
By those platicos of
So
my
we
head
always
over
just
here.
like to
Over here.
Flatty.
Never have I ever lied to my boss
I
about
Oh,
my
all the time.
Which is the
Right.
best reason you ever used?
have period diarrhea.
Remember the first question about the threesome? So I was having a threesome, right?
Oh my God.
I asked, you know what? I can't even. Si mimi nimeuliza, si ni mimi ndo niliuliza. Sawa, ni mimi
And
niliuliza.
then my boss called and asked me, why aren't you in studio? And I'm like, oh, you mean I'm still an employee? Okay, anyway, continue, huh?
Never have I ever accepted any advances to get a job.
Oh yeah, never.
No, that one I don't know what that means.
You guys,
Like what?
Kibe accepts advances for nothing.
No,
what?
if a woman hit on you and then you like go out on a date so that you get a job.
Oh, no. I hit on women who are way below me. There are no jobs to offer me.
They have nothing to offer.
Anyway,
I'm sending
listen.
3 stock every weekend. I'm talking about here, I offered a job. Never
Come
have I
in.
ever.
Come in.
I will never.
Come in. You're the
I
one.
don't
Who,
understand
you're
it.
the one who got him on radio.
Yes.
Why?
Yo. I think it was a question and I just gave an honest answer. Yeah.
What was the question?
Who's the man who'd be able to counter me?
And it was him.
Unfortunately, that was it.
First, I don't even know whether that's a real story because I wasn't there. Okay?
How's it been working with her? What do you think about Kamene?
First, she's hardworking. That's what I like. So she covers up for all my cow dung. So like when I'm late and stuff, I know she's gonna do the job.
And he's always late, by the
Yes.
every day without fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Kibe, one question. Are you disrespectful to women? Yes, no.
In the bedroom, yes.
Thank you so much for coming, you
You're
guys.
most welcome.
Kamene, do you want to say bye? Twitter, social media?
At Kamene Goro. I'm so sorry. Yes, at Kamene Goro, it was so dope. Thank you so much, Amina.
Thank you so much, Kamene.
I hope you
guys
like, don't
come
get
again?
I
fired
don't
or
have
something.
like Twitter. or
Just
something.
excuse me, no one's talking to you right now.
I have Twitter.
Trauma.
What is my Twitter?
Kindness.
Nobody cares.
Do you
Don't
regret
follow me.
though?
What?
Do you regret working with him?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Are there days you do?
Aha, yes,
Okay.
millions.
All right.
But you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to work with me?
No.
I can help you host this show, but yeah, I'm
You know
already
what?
feeling the audience. You
Una kufeel. Come in
Can
and
convert
Kibe.
her quick, fast.
We might get into trouble for being there.
Why
but
are you
anyway.
calling me Kamene Gold though?
Huh?
Why is it saying Kamene Gold out
Kamene
there?
Goal.
And Raw Kibe.
But it's
Oh,
true. Raw
'cause you're
Kibe- Raw Kibe
goals.
is true.
Oh, because I'm gold.
'Cause you're gold.
Okay.
And Raw
And
is
then-
because I.
No. Europe is like, we're going to go to a break. We're going to be back. I feel like this was a hot interview.